Britta. Thanks for the upbeat toss. Appreciate it. Meanwhile, let's talk sports. NIL, money, and the transfer portal is changing college sports fast, especially big-time college sports. Now Congress is trying to step in. They were actually asked to. A new bipartisan bill released yesterday would create national rules for transfers, recruiting, and NIL, while also trying to protect athletes' earnings and education, give them health care. It would also give schools and conference flexibility with TV rights and prevent super leagues. But with players now making millions, this might be easier said than done. Here now is former Auburn University basketball coach, great friend of the show, Bruce Pearl. Bruce, I know this just came out. It went from the most structured thing in the world where the players don't get paid and they better not get a job to they're getting paid more money in college in some cases than they would the pros. From what we've seen, what do you think?
Brian, something's got to be done, right? Because the system needs it fixed. The courts have said that the way the NCAA has operated for years is against the law. And so our lawmakers are finally doing something. A couple good things about it. First of all, it's bipartisan. Second, it's in the upper chamber. Third, they're going to put some rules around transfers and a salary cap and how old kids can be. I mean, college kids should be playing basketball between the ages of 18 and 24. Not in their upper 20s. Because we got kids that are coming out of the NBA, coming over from Europe that have been pros for years. And it's costing our high school kids scholarship opportunities. So I think this is a very good step.
So, I mean, for example, there's NIL transparency. Find out who's given to what school. There's going to be revenue sharing, enforcing and providing legal certainty for revenue. Okay. Agents have to register. That certainly helps because agents are now going to high school kids, correct? Now 19-year-olds might have a shot at, they picked that school. You only got one transfer. Not so much, hey, I got till I'm 25, I got 3 years to do this. It's better for the coaches, too, because then the players stop trying out the coaches, correct?
Correct. And with being able to transfer every year, it's like free agency. And kids don't sign a non-compete contract. Who does that in the real world? They go and they get recruited off each other's rosters, and it's just, we're teaching kids to flee, not to fight. I think this is a very, very good first step. Now, for me, Brian, I would love to see a hybrid form of this. I don't want to see the government running the NCAA. I really don't. But I'm glad they've stepped in to fix the problem, because otherwise we're going to lose women's sports. We're going to lose Olympic sports. It's not sustainable, the money that we're spending right now. So I think this is an outstanding first step. What I'd prefer is if Congress would give the NCAA and the leaders a little bit of limited antitrust protection to do exactly what they're going to do right now. I'd rather have the NCAA run it than the government.
Right. So there's big-time sports and there's other sports that are important for the athletes that just don't bring in revenue. So let's talk about something even more important. There's the Israeli Day Parade. And for decades, it's huge. It's in New York City. And for the first time ever, a mayor of New York City is not going to that parade. You're going. Do you think it matters that he is not going?
Of course it matters, Brian. And the question is, why is he not going? Is he going to march in the St. Patrick's Day Parade? Is he going to march in a parade for Latinos or African Americans? Why the Jews? Because he says, look, it's not the Jews. I love my Jews. Okay, it's just Israel. All right, so what is it about Israel that you don't like? Okay, apartheid or genocide or things like that. All that stuff, not true. I got a question for the mayor.
It's not true, but he believes it.
No, but I got a question for the mayor. Mayor, if there was a Palestinian state, how many Jews would be allowed to be there? How many Jews right now live in Gaza? How many Jews right now live in Ramallah or in Jenin, in Palestinian? The answer is zero, Brian. Why? Because they'd be killed. How many Arabs live in Israel? Millions. There's no genocide. There is no apartheid. And they're selling this lie.
And they serve in office, too.
And they serve in office. And what's frustrating is when you have leaders like this, people believe them. And they believe the lie. And that's what's really had anti-Semitism and this criticism of Israel on the rise. And so I'm embarrassed by it. And I am proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a patriot. And I'm proud on Sunday to be celebrating Jews in New York.
Right.
The contributions that the Jewish community has made to the city. Right. And celebrating our ancestral homeland.
It would not be the same city without them. And I'll tell you, they're doing everything also financially. The most successful businesses in New York City are Jewish run, and they could go anywhere, and maybe they will pick up stakes and go in.
Brian, he wants to help the poor. He wants to help other people, right? What group of people have done more in charity, in tzedakah, healthcare, giving back than the Jewish community in New York? He's going to run them out of New York, and then he's going to have a real problem.
Bruce Pearl, always great to see you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.